Yes. The final day of Genericon, day 3. Not too much happened on the last day. Unfortunately, I kind of woke up a little bit later than I would have liked to, so I missed a few of the early things, but I didn't know, but Vic Mignogna was doing an additional autograph session Sunday morning, and I just kind of snuck right onto the end of the line and got there in about 0 seconds. Because when I was on, no one was there. So, 3 hours, no waiting. I think I got the better end of that deal. Sometimes being patient helps. However, I did buy 2 of his CDs because selling for cheap. He autographed them. And he's a nice guy. He comes across as a very nice guy to me. And I asked him if there was one anime that he did a voice in that's not Full Metal Alchemist that he could recommend to me, what would it be? And he thought about it. He legitimately thought about it for a while. And he told me that I should check out Generator Gall, which sounds interesting. He told me it's a mech anime with a good story and good voice acting, and that it was one of his very first voice acting roles, so we'll have to see about that. And he also told me Full Metal Panic is a good second anime to get. No one had Generator Gall when I was looking, and they had Full Metal Panic, but it's a little pricey for me. However, I did buy one final anime DVD. I bought Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad. And just like with Welcome to the NHK, this does have a Super Saber value meal edition. Value meal. And yeah, I don't know, I heard a lot of good things about it too, and I'm looking forward to watching it. But yeah, I bought 7 DVDs, all from the same vendor location. Anime Pavilion, they were called. Really nice guys, actually. If I'm ever in their area in Virginia, I would check them out. They were great to talk to. They didn't mind the fact that I spent a lot of time just, looking for good DVDs because I was very indecisive and stuff. But I know they have a website at animepavilion.com. Check it out. And no, they didn't pay me to say that. They don't even know I'm saying this. But Artist Alley's never really, in any conventions, really never really been something I've been attracted to. Like, I always check it out, or look at what people have, but I never really felt the need to buy something. But I made an effort to get a little something, and that's what I got. A little something. This is a miniature, pixelated Game Boy. I was thinking if there was anything else I can call it. It comes with a little stand. $2. It's pretty cool. I like it. And I ended up buying one last thing. There was the vendors that I bought, Bad Dudes and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from last year were back. However, they didn't have as many games as last year. Because actually I talked to the store manager there, or vendor manager, and they said that they wanted to bring more manga this time around, which, fair enough. You only bring so much to conventions, but I could not believe that this was $10 when I found this. I bought Star Tropics for the Nintendo Entertainment System. In box, with the instruction manuals and all the little pamphlets that came with it, I had to make sure to see if this was too good to be true or not. Star Tropics. I'm really happy. I love Star Tropics 2. Zoda's Revenge Star Tropics 2 is the full name. Ever since I was a kid, I'd never gotten to play the first Star Tropics. So I'm really interested in checking it out. And also, hey, Nintendo, can we get a Star Tropics 3 sometime soon? I mean, we're getting a new Kid Icarus, and it's been a while since the last Star Tropics. Please? Whatever. Anyway, there were 2 last panels I went to. The first one was Burn on Sight, Bad Video Games, and I think they were all Square Enix. They were all RPGs. But I wouldn't be. I think they're all Square Enix, which is kind of weird. First one was Drakengard 2, which that was interesting. This one I'm a big fan of. Air Tornlico, Melody of Elima. I totally butchered that. Oh god. So many horrible innuendos and situations. It is. Wow. The amount of suggestive themes, whether an innuendo or just blatant form, is hilariously scary. And then they featured Breath of Fire 2, which I believe they said they only had 3 main quests and just like 1,000 different distractions to complete the quest. It's quite scary, really. Funny though. And then the final special featurette is a PSA talking about Final Fantasy XIV Online. And to demonstrate, they showed the amount of work it took them to make a level 6 item, in this case a pickaxe, which included them having to learn ranks in about 8 different skills, at least, if I remember correctly, including being a, I believe, level 18 blacksmith. Yeah, that's not very well balanced. And it's pretty funny because at one point, for one of the parts of making a pickaxe, you have to use murky water. But you can't just like pick up, get a bucket and pick up some murky water. You have to buy murky water. That doesn't make sense. But then the very last thing that I did, which was also one of the very last things that happened at the convention, was Uncle Yo once again had his otaku-themed stand-up comedy. And I thought it was funny, at least the stuff that I understood. Certain references I'm not going to get because I'm not as knowledgeable as a lot of other people who attend conventions. Yeah, he was funny. He was good. I know there were some things I said about him yesterday, but I think he's a legitimately funny guy, and he seems like a nice guy too. So I liked him. And then the convention was over, and that was it. Like always, day 3 is always the shortest day, mainly because it's the one that ends. So yeah, it was. Genericon this year was a lot of fun, I think. I enjoyed myself a lot. I was a little concerned about changing the times of certain panels, but overall, I actually liked what they did. I grew on to like it. The only exception is that I wanted to check out the AMV showcase that they did, because there were some good ones that they showed last year. Unfortunately, it was being held at the same time I was doing the video game Name That Tune, so nothing I can do about that. I was having too much fun on that to leave. So, thank you everyone for watching. This has been my Genericon recap. Overall, I enjoyed it. They really need to figure out a better solution for the pre-registration line. I am so thankful I got there early because the line was just ridiculously long. Ridiculously long. But other than that, it was a lot of fun. Talked to a lot of good people. Had a lot of laughs. Bought some cool things. Bought one thing that I'm already regretting, but I'm going to watch it anyway. And now I have to get back to school life and doing schoolwork and homework. Oh well. At least I got some new things to watch.